Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting. I appreciate you being here at the channel today. And if you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And if you find the information that I provide beneficial, please hit that like button as well. Now, before we get started, I want to remind folks that if you're starting a new operation, if you're looking at starting a new operation, or if you're an existing business that needs additional funding, for marketing or staffing or improvements, click the link below. We have an opportunity for you where you can obtain anywhere between $50,000 and $250,000 worth of funding, all of it done with no collateral. So click that link and get ready to start growing your business today. So our topic for you today, it's how to sell gym memberships in a tough market. How to sell gym memberships in a tough market. So number one, start prospecting and don't make assumptions. Start prospecting and don't make assumptions. So let's talk about a couple of these. First of all, let's address the don't make assumptions. One of the great rules of this is you want to treat everybody like a buyer. Okay, don't prejudge. The core definition of prejudging is you think you know what the outcome is going to be before you even get started. So don't make these assumptions. Treat everybody like a buyer. Now, maybe they're a buyer today, maybe they're a buyer down the road, but treat everybody like a buyer. And just know that what our job is to solve problems, provide solutions. Now, the first part of that is start prospecting. This is the key thing. Don't just wait for people to come to you that are interested. It is our job to go out and create interest. It's our job to go out and really overcome obscurity. Nobody knows who we are, and those that do, they don't have us at top of mind. And so we want to put together a prospecting plan to get known by as many people as possible. On a simple day-to-day basis for you individual sales folks that are watching, get in the habit of making 100 outbound calls a day. If you make 100 outbound calls a day, you'll probably get a hold of 20 people. You get a hold of 20 people, depending on how good you are at this point, you're going to make between 6 and 8 appointments. 3 or 4 of those are going to show up, and you're going to make 2 or 3 sales. Okay? It's a simple process if we'll follow those numbers. But you have to be prospecting. And then what I would suggest you do is every single day, maybe you're doing 3 things relative to prospecting to gain more leads, gain more traffic, get people in. Okay? If you do 3 things every day, that's 15 different things every week, because you don't want to get pigeonholed on just one thing. Because if it's just one thing that you do, and all of a sudden it doesn't work, or all of a sudden that source slumps a bit, now you're stuck. Have multiple things that you're doing, okay? And there's really no shortage of opportunities. So number one, start prospecting. Don't make assumptions, okay? Treat everybody like a buyer, okay? Number two, you want to bring your existing members, bring your existing customers into this inner circle. So we're trying to sell gym memberships in a tough market. Well, let's go to our existing customer. What can those existing customers do? Well, maybe they want to add on a family member. Maybe they might like to upgrade their membership to have more features, more facilities, more opportunities. Maybe they want to, buy personal training. They want to get the results twice as fast. Maybe they want to bring in a friend. Okay, maybe they want to buy retail. Okay, maybe nutritional programming is something they like. Your existing customer is a great resource. For what you're attempting to do, because they're already here. Okay, they're already on board with what you're doing. And then number 3 on how to sell gym memberships in a tough market is follow up. Now, if I had to pick any one single biggest problem in the industry, it's the issue of follow-up. And it's one of 2 things. It's either a gigantic problem or it's a gigantic opportunity. And most clubs don't do very much follow-up, okay? I'd venture to say that half the leads in so many clubs never get followed up on. And those that do follow up, maybe they're calling once or twice or 3 times. And the reality is on follow-up, it's going to take between 5 and 12 contacts to get that ball rolling. It may take more, but you want to hang in there with it. We want to view ourselves as a resource center. We're here to solve problems for folks. Don't give up on these folks. If you're simply making a phone call, says, hey, you ready to join? We got a great special, that will fall flat. And that will make it difficult to make a lot of phone calls. Check out other videos on this channel on how to make an outbound call, how to follow up. We have webinars that we have here on this channel that you can listen to as well, as far as how to double your business, just with proper follow-up. Follow-up is huge for you, and from what I see is clubs that really aren't doing it, or even individual sales folks that aren't doing it. If you're not doing it and you start to do it properly, that can result in as much as a 20% improvement in business, because these are leads you already have, leads you've already bought and paid for. You put the time and effort into it. Now let's keep following up. Just because it's not now, just because it's not today, doesn't mean they won't, join your facility down the road. Stay focused on being a resource center for these folks. Maybe you're helping them, you're coaching them, you're inspiring them, you're educating them, and maybe they're doing some things at home in the interim. And then when the time's right, they'll think of you, and they'll hopefully come in and join, your facility. So folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company's Fitness Management and Consulting. If you find the information that I provide beneficial, please hit that like button, and we'll look forward to seeing you all in that next video.